Hello, people. Welcome back to more E3 rumors. So, before we get into this, once again, kind of following up from what I said a couple weeks ago with the Superman Rocksteady 4chan, people called it leak. I call it anonymous source giving us information. We have that basically exact same circumstance once again, an anonymous source giving us information. We don't know if any of this is true or not, which is why we have to, quote, take it with a grain of salt. I say don't believe any of this until we know, unless this person comes out with more concrete information. We should definitely not be taking this 100% seriously. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I'm going to start reading this off. WB Games will host another live stream. Should be announced within the next week or so. So, here he is at E3. So, this is Traveler Tales. They make the Lego games. They're making Lego Incredibles coming out very soon. Lego Incredibles and Lego DC Villains, those are definitely going to be there. So, I don't really care about the Lego games. So, let's just move on. Those I think are real. There was a Walmart leak that showed Lego DC Villains. All well and good. The only way I'll be picking up Lego is if, I don't know, if I get sent a copy. But I'm not a Lego fan. I used to play that like 10 years ago. But I haven't played anything recently of Lego. It's more of a kid thing. But, still fun games. So let's move on to Netherrealm. So we have Mortal Kombat. And here's the first issue. If this person definitely knows that this is legit, why is it not Mortal Kombat 11? Or why is it not Mortal Kombat and then the title, the word that would come after it, if there is one? If there is a word that comes after it. Because the game can't be called Mortal Kombat with nothing else, because that was the name of Mortal Kombat 9. It was just Mortal Kombat. So right here I am already suspicious, because if this person knows 100% what's happening, then why don't they know what Mortal Kombat is called? That's the first problem. Let's move on. Reveal set for Combo Breaker. I think that is true. Gameplay trailer at Sony's press conference. Gameplay trailer. Yeah, probably. Tag team is back. Okay. There'll be a beta to test out some of those mechanics. I think those are pretty easy guesses. I definitely think it's going to be revealed at Combo Breaker. There'll be, obviously, gameplay at E3. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't believe that one. But let's move on anyway. So WB Montreal is creating the Superman game. Possibly. Reveal set for Microsoft's press conference. I think that's what it meant to say. Takes inspiration from the animated movie Superman Unbound. Okay, I mean, I've never seen that movie. Been developed by a team at the studio since 2014. I mean, even a statement like that, it's like we know it's been developed since 2014. Arkham Origins came out late 2013. So obviously whatever they're working on has been worked on since 2014. That isn't really a leak thing. That is just common knowledge. Due out for October this year. No, I don't think so. It's too soon. It's way too soon. They would have been marketing the hell out of this game if it was coming out in 5 months. They would have been marketing the hell out of this game if it was coming out 5 months from now. I don't think so. If you remember games like, Arkham Knight, and while that game did get delayed, I think it was still revealed like at least a year before the date that it was supposed to release. So, I don't think so. They would definitely be marketing this game like crazy. So, I don't know about that one. But let's move on. WB Montreal is also working on a Batman and Robin game that won't be coming out until next year. The game started as a successor to the Arkham franchise starring Damian Wayne, but higher-ups decided it was best to stick with the franchise. Okay. Look. No. Just no. Okay? Just no. So apparently this is a Batman and Robin game that is a sequel to Batman Arkham Origins. Now, let me explain why this is a no, that this is not happening. Batman and Robin were in Arkham Knight. So if they wanted to make a Batman and Robin game, they just should have done it in Arkham Knight. Because Robin is in that game. He's in that game, he is playable, sort of, I guess. So, when you tell me there's a Batman and Robin game on the way, I am not excited for that. We've basically already had that. So no. And I like the whole started as a successor to the Arkham franchise starring Damian Wayne, kind of a hint towards all those rumors that used to be around. I don't think this person actually knows anything. Best to stick with the franchise. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. And this is the best one right here. This is the best of them all. Rocksteady, new IP, no title. Okay, look. Okay, let's read it out. Reveal set for Microsoft's presser. Fantasy-based, takes inspiration from franchises like The Witcher. Multiplayer co-op, should be coming spring 2019, but don't be surprised at a delay. Rocksteady's game looks pretty amazing. I won't spoil the rest for you, but that's it. Excuse me? You don't want to spoil the rest? You spoiled everything. But now you don't want to spoil? Oh yeah, they're making a Superman game, Mortal Kombat, Batman, Robin. I don't want to spoil this one. Nah, this is bullshit. First of all, if this was a real leak, if this person actually knew information, he would write it out. New IP. Definitely not. There's no way Rocksteady is not working on a DC thing or a Warner Brothers thing. There's no way. I mean, could this be true? Could this person actually maybe have information that he just doesn't want to tell us because he doesn't want to spoil it? Look, if you're claiming it, if you claim to be an anonymous leaker and then you leave out information saying you don't want to spoil it, I'm sorry, I can't believe you. New IP, no title. I definitely cannot, as a person who likes to see evidence, I cannot look at any of this and think that this is legit at all. A fantasy game with multiplayer. Now, let me go back. Is it possible Rocksteady could just be doing something that they totally want to do on their own? A new IP, whole new thing. Sure? I think so. That would be interesting. I've never played The Witcher, so I don't really know much about it. But fantasy game made by Rocksteady, I think that would be cool. I just hope that that's not at the expense of games like Superman and future Arkham games. I think Rocksteady is working on a DC game, probably Superman. I don't trust that WB Montreal can actually build an engine from the ground up. Mostly because their only game that they've ever made was Batman Arkham Origins, which used an engine that they didn't create, and it was kind of a lower quality game than the rest of the series. So I personally don't think that WB Montreal is capable of creating a game like a Superman game from the ground up. But maybe I'm not giving them enough credit. Who knows? I actually like Batman Arkham Origins. Except there's tons of glitches in the game. That's like my biggest issue with the game. That's something that the other games don't really have. That the game is like filled with glitches, and when a game is filled with glitches, you know that maybe they didn't tune the fine details as much as they should have. But that aside, okay, so there's some comments here. The only games getting gameplay shown are Lego games, Mortal Kombat. So WB Montreal is one working on the Superman game. I can get behind that. No Terry, no buy. Yeah, I watched an April Fool's video a couple of days ago, and it was a leak, but it was, it was April Fool's joke that said the next game is Batman Beyond. And the more I think about it, I really think they should do Batman Beyond as their next game. I mean, it just like think about it. Think about this. Do you want a sequel to Batman Arkham Origins where you play as Batman and Robin who was in Arkham Knight? If they wanted to do Batman and Robin, they should have just done it in Arkham Knight. I don't know. I think they didn't do it just because I think nobody really cares that much. There's other stuff we want to see more than playing as Robin. People would want to play as Nightwing more than Robin, in my opinion. Batman Beyond, like, do you want Batman and Robin, or do you want Batman Beyond? Batman Beyond with his future tech takes place in the future, and they could just go all out, make it as awesome as possible, and they could totally sort of ride on the Iron Man type of thing with all these crazy ideas for tech. And, I'm pretty sure Batman Beyond can fly, by the way. I'm pretty sure he has, like, a jetpack. He can just fly wherever he wants. Like, gliding is cool, but, like, flying? Come on. And that makes sense, in a way. If they were creating a Superman game, they could create flight mechanics and then give it to WB Montreal so that they can incorporate those flight mechanics into their Batman Beyond game. So is Batman Beyond, is that happening? From a perspective as a gamer, I want a Batman Beyond game. That's what I want. Bruce Wayne, well, because what happens is Batman Beyond takes place after Bruce Wayne's Batman, and Bruce Wayne is a mentor to Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond. So even that, it would fit. Bruce Wayne would still be in the game as a mentor. He could be in the game like a hell of a lot. He could be, he could be helping you throughout 90% of the game and then probably die at the end or something. But in any case, so do I believe that these are true? No. Little things just like a Netherrealm Mortal Kombat. Well, if you seem to know where it's going to be revealed, where the gameplay is going to be, the mechanics of the game, yet you don't know what it's called, Mortal Kombat blank? Nope. And WB Montreal Superman, I don't think WB Montreal is creating Superman from the ground up, unless they had help from Rocksteady, then no. And there's no way that game will be releasing in 5 months from now, and they didn't start marketing that game yet. Unless it is a insane 5 months of intense marketing, then I don't think so. I guess it's possible. I highly doubt it. And then the Rocksteady new IP, the claiming that there's a new IP and not giving us the name, but knowing specific details, no. Alright, so is this true? No. At the end of the day. As I said with my Superman thing, don't believe all these things that you see on here, on 4chan. The same thing is happening for Pokemon right now. There's a lot of Pokemon 4chan leaks and stuff like that, and it's crazy. So, E3 is coming. There's going to be a shitload of leaks, and don't believe them unless there is like substantial evidence that makes it, undoubtedly true. There was also another picture of a leaked list of companies that will be there at, I think it was Sony's press conference, and Rocksteady was on the list with a question mark gameplay trailer. So what will that be? Superman, definitely Superman, or this new IP. I mean, as I said, is it possible they're working on a new IP? Sure. But if you're a leaker and you don't know the name of the game, but you know the details of the game, that's a pretty easy way to spot somebody who's lying. Like, oh, it's a fantasy game, but what's the title? Oh, I don't know. Probably because they were too uncreative to even come up with a title, is what I think. And is the possibility that the game is not yet titled? Well, I don't think they would be revealing the game if they didn't even know what the title of the game is yet. Right? Like, are they going to show this gameplay trailer, all this great stuff, and then, like, the title comes up and it's untitled Rocksteady game? That's stupid, right? You wouldn't reveal Superman and then be like, alright, here it is, 2018 untitled Superman game, or untitled Batman Arkham. That's stupid. So, in any case, that's it. So, thank you for watching. I will be coming out with more videos. I'm sorry. It's been an interesting time for me, but I will come out with more videos. Kind of the problem is that there's no information. Like, there's nothing happening right now because everyone's getting ready for E3. E3 is when all the craziness will happen, but right now there's nothing. So it's the calm before the storm. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.